What's up, guys? It's been a minute since I posted a video. I was just sitting here thinking, I'm on the game, but like I'm not posting. So, if I'm gonna be on the game, I might as well post it. That's not even why I'm here. I'm here to talk about the effects of anime. It's turning kids into Satan worshipers. Nah, I think, honestly, I think it can change your mindset. And I think it can do like actual things to help you in what's called just regular life. Just in regular life. Sometimes just thinking like I can do this because I can force all of my willpower to make this one decision or to get through this one moment or just to remain calm because or to get through anything because Zoro took all of Luffy's pain. Zoro took all of it and he stood there stoically. And how that's translated into my real life. When I was watching One Piece, I started watching One Piece in 8th grade, bro. And I'm in my 2nd semester of college. Without One Piece, I wouldn't be in college. That's crazy to say, but without One Piece, I wouldn't have been into college because I wouldn't have believed in like the power of how you feel. And I'm telling you, like, watching, what arc was I on in senior year? Fucking,
Finish him.
Whole Cake Island? Yeah, I was watching Whole Cake Island. Sanji was going through all this shit.
I
And I was going
win.
through so much shit. I was like, yeah, Sanji my boy. Sanji my boy. That doesn't even matter. I was in a stupid situation. Like, so stupid.
Take one.
I was freaking
Action.
out. So bad. I don't even remember what anime it was, but... Oh, it was Hell's Paradise. It was about how that girl, she needed like the perfect technique in cutting someone's head off so they can like pass on easier. And she was like, she needs her mind to be without hesitation, without question. And I low-key used that mindset to get better at Mortal Kombat, which is absolute insanity. If you really think about it, because I never like made, that's the only change I like made. Why did this guy do 2 of those in a row? But no, I started thinking, it's like, I know these inputs, like, I know what I'm doing, I just need to, it needs to be like a stream of water, where you just know it, where you're not scared if you're at low health, because it's like, this is like your art. I don't care that I lose, because it's part of the game.
I sense
In
weakness.
every aspect of
Take
life,
two.
there's
Action.
something, and then there's something else to it. I believe they're called inverses. Like, the inverse of happiness is sadness.
Trash.
But if we only felt happy, we wouldn't call it happy, it'd just be our base emotion. And I probably wouldn't be good evolutionary if you were only happy all the time, you're never scared. So we need to feel sad and we need to feel scared. As that balance thing. Which that balance is shown really well in like Jujutsu Kaisen. Oddly enough. And it's like good to think about. Sometimes, bad things happen and you're in bad situations. But like when you just think about it, it's like, I don't know. The maturity just from just being like, this is happening and what I have to do is stay calm, think about it, don't freak out. Changes like everything. Like, absolutely low-key genuinely. I think just putting that mindset that they talk about in anime where your
Final
mind's
kick.
free, where you're in
Action.
like a said flow state, I guess. It's just I actually just try to incorporate that, and it does something. Like like I know I said this before, but I didn't really talk about it. I think I wouldn't have been in college if I'd never seen One Piece. Just 'cause, you know, Robin, I want to live is so crazy. I'm not saying I was gonna kill myself, but you know, I felt like I was somewhere where I was like, there's no recovering from this. Like, I'm just fucked. Like, this is the start of my downfall. This is like the end of like the story, and now I'm just someone who has so much potential that just lost it all. But nah, I was sitting there, I was dead ass thinking, I was like, well, Monkey D. Luffy, before he was king of the pirates, he was saying he was gonna be king of the pirates. You know, he was never worried.
Waste.
He knew that there would be challenges, and that's why he was so ready to fight people, and that's why he was so ready to do everything for his crew. And it's insane.
You chose poorly. Brutality. Johnny
Now, I went
Cage
a
wins.
real roundabout way of talking about a situation where I was in where, like, actually helping, like, watching anime helped me, because I was in a moment where I was like, I need to keep myself moving. I need to keep going. This guy quit? Can he hear me? He's just listening to me yap. This is insane, he just quit. That's insane. I was so ready for it. What's this guy's name? Benji talking, level 100. He's purple rank. This is the type of shit I'd be talking about. You know, if he had that anime mindset, if he had that shonen protagonist mindset like I developed playing this game, you know, I started looking forward to losses. I was like, I'll lose 1,000 times in a row just to learn how to micro duck some shit. And I always think when it comes to the last screen of a Mortal Kombat round, what you do once you lose the game says so much about you. It says so much about you. Because if the game ends and you leave, like, as soon as, or even before the last hit, before the game's over, that's when you lost. Because it's never over until it's over. But this guy, wait, no, that was the end. I played this guy 2 matches in a row and I won? I don't, what? This was a close out, bro. I'm telling you, this is the shit. Hell's Paradise that guy was talking about. That blind guy, where he's just fucking locking into his fucking tie and shit. That's what I'm talking about.